I'm going to go over what's called a kettlebell windmill, as well as a couple variations. It's a great exercise for lumbar stability, thoracic rotation, shoulder stability, a number of things, as well as some flexibility and mobility about the hips. Again, I'll go through the regular movement as well as some variations. In fact, I'll start with the variations since I'm already on the floor, and then I'll finish with the windmill itself. You don't need a ton of weight on this. The focus is on maintaining a neutral spine, abs tight, back tight, making sure your chest is really puffed out as you come through, and that we're maintaining a good stable shoulder. I'm going to use an 18-pound kettlebell for these examples, and when I do them, I don't really use a whole lot more. So again, heavy weight is not a prerequisite, at least at first. You can certainly build your way up over time. But to start and to use it as a sort of prehab exercise, if you will, just to work on that stability, again, a lot of weight is not necessary. So the first variation will be kneeling. Take one knee straight out to the side. Whichever knee is up, that's the one that's the hand that the weight will be in. So my left knee is up, weight is in the left hand, and all I'm going to do, I'm basically going to do a hip hinge and slide my hand down to the floor along my thigh. Eyes are up on the kettlebell as I do that. Before I go on to the next variation, I also want to make it clear, just get the range of motion you can. Don't try to force range of motion, force your way into lumbar flexion and that sort of stuff. Only go as far as you can while maintaining that neutral spine. If you can't maintain that, then essentially you're killing sort of the purpose of even doing it. So just get what you can. If you don't feel like you're maintaining tension throughout, just get the range of motion you can, build up over time, and it'll get better. Okay? Next variation, same starting position, half kneeling, left knee straight out to the side. This time we're going to it's going to be essentially the same thing, except instead of taking the hand to the floor, we're going to go elbow to the floor. Next variation, half kneeling, but the knee will be out in front. I'm going to switch arms on this one, but again, whichever knee is up, that's the weight that the hand is in, or excuse me, the hand that the weight is in. Next variation, similar to what we were doing with the knee out. Knee will be straight ahead. We're going to take the elbow to the floor. Again, just get the range of motion you can. Last variation we'll do, again, we'll be in the half kneeling position, knee forward. What we're going to do is as we go down, reach for the opposite ankle. Once you reach that ankle, then we're going to take the knee to the floor. This one is actually, I've found a little bit easier than going just elbow to the floor, sliding the elbow down the thigh, but still pretty challenging. Again, just get the range of motion you can. Focusing on hip hinge, push the hips back, eyes up toward the kettlebell, big chest. Lastly, I'll demonstrate the kettlebell windmill. It'll be done standing. So what we'll do is, whichever hand the weight is in, you will point the toes in the opposite direction, about 45 degrees or so. And then again, you're just going to perform a hip hinge while running your hand down the inside of your leg. Again, just get the range of motion you can. If you can't get to the floor, that's fine. Get what you can. I'll try to turn from some different angles so you can see it from various angles. Again, the weight is very much pushed back on the heel of the leg. So again, the weight was in my right hand. I really want that weight pushed back onto the right heel. Again, if you were doing it on the left side, then you would really be pushing back into that left heel. Get the range of motion you can, build up over time.